Hey guys, it's gonna be a wet states. This is HonestAbe Disc Golf. Hey guys, what's going on? HonestAbe coming back at you with another one. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's raining. It's okay, Lainey. Lainey's out there. She's inside. But yeah, guys, it's raining. It's going to be a wet states this year. We got rain, basically thunderstorms all day off and on today, all day off and on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be pretty clear, it looks like. Friday, thunderstorms all day. Saturday, off and on. It's going to be wet, and so we're going to be outside practicing. I think I'm going to just practice some putting. I did not get out to Mossy yesterday because of the rain and thunderstorms. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a sit-down talk video for you guys today. This will come out on Wednesday before states for you guys. You guys will be able to see that. I'm going to talk a little bit about each course, what you need to do, especially in the rain. I have played up here quite a bit, so I do know a lot about these courses. I'm still not a local pro yet, so to speak, but I have played these courses a lot. And so I am very familiar with them and kind of their layouts and where OB is and everything. So I'm going to give you guys a good breakdown on that. Probably put maybe some pictures and posts and stuff like that for you guys. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be wet. It's going to be rainy. I'm going to be outside practicing my putting and stuff in the wetness today. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Of course, I have the two flex starts on Thursday as well. I got the one at Kiwanis and the one at Cherokee. So looking forward to those. But it's going to be wet. It's going to be fun. It's raining. All right. All right, guys. So let's just talk first and foremost, the biggest thing. Yes, I shaved. I got rid of the beard and the scruffiness for states. We did move up here to Morristown. We're getting settled. And I'm going to have to find a job, a part-time job, at least to kind of help supplement the work that I do also down in Etowah and Athens. Since I'm not going to be traveling down there every single day, I'm going to find a part-time job up here. So, got to look presentable. You know how it is. And so, yeah, that's part of it. So, yes, I look different from some of my previous videos. We do have a couple more videos coming out that I do still have the beard in, so no biggie. But all right, let's move on to a couple other things. All right, so what we're going to do today is we are just going to break down stuff for states, and I'm going to throw probably up in this area here. I'm going to throw some pictures of the OB layouts for you guys. We're just going to go ahead and talk about each course real quick, real briefly, and then just kind of go from there. But first things first, if it's going to be wet and stuff, you got to have the right equipment with you. So bring the right equipment with you. Let's go over that right now. All right, so yeah, work with me here for a little bit. I'm working on the lighting for this room. This is going to be kind of where I do a lot of my new recording stuff. And I don't have my tripod. It's in the car, and my wife is at work, and it's in the trunk. So we're managing with stuff right now. But yeah, for states, you got to have the right equipment, especially if it's going to be wet. So first and foremost, got to have an umbrella. Got my pink umbrella here that I'll be carrying with me for states. It's going to be wet at least on Thursday, Friday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. The weather changes. It's East Tennessee. You can't trust the weatherman. But right now, Thursday looks okay. Friday, rain all day. Saturday, spotty showers. Sunday, more rain. So lots and lots of rain. So I have an umbrella. Yeah, baby, I can help you. Lenny's sitting here with me too, guys. So yeah, obviously carry an umbrella with you during the week. Next, have a good jacket with you. I always carry this one with me, no matter where I am, whether I'm carrying my big bag, my small bag, my extra small bag. Always carry a jacket with you. That is a good call. All right. Next thing to have, ladies, in and out, is some good towels. So I got my Soar. This is the one I got actually last year at the state tournament. So I have some towels with you. Lots and lots of towels. May the course be with you. My wife got me that one. Lots and lots of towels is a good thing. So, where are you putting all this stuff? Yeah. So there you go. Where are you putting all this stuff? So I was planning on carrying my small bag because I am down to 20 discs. It's what I'm playing with in the bag. That's all I want to use is 20 discs. The top to my pen that my wife got me is gone. That's unfortunate. Okay, just noticed that. But yeah, I am going to actually move back to my big one. And the main reason that I'm going to move back to my big bag is because of storage. That's mainly it. Is I am just going to, I'm going to throw extra towels in here. This one also has a slot right here for my umbrella. So I am going to move back to the big bag. There'll still be 20-ish discs in here. But I'll be able to carry my towels and stuff with me. So I am moving back to the big bag. That's okay. Bug spray. Carry some bug spray with you. Especially at Mossy. Alright, so carry snacks with you as well in your bag. That's always a good thing to have. So other than the bug spray, the off. I also sometimes I'll carry just a small little first aid kit with me. Just to have, especially if I'm carrying my bigger bag. It's always good to have. Just in case. I have my disc doctor on my big bag here. Stuff like that. Water's good. Carry lots of water. So yeah, let's dive into the courses. Let's talk about the courses because we just covered equipment. All right, so went hiking at Panther yesterday, just to kind of take my mind off of things. So also, I am not going to be filming states. This is just a personal decision that I have made. Big Nate, we were out at week 1. We were trying to film the tournament, and it's just a distraction. It's a distraction, and it's a distraction that's not needed. If I had a cameraman, whatnot, I think it would be a different story. But I don't, and yeah, so just trying to remember to film shots and all that kind of stuff. It's difficult. What I am going to do is I will record something at the beginning, right when I get there. I'll record something at the end. And then what I'll do is I'll splice in some commentary every single day. Make it all into one video for you guys. So we'll not be filming states directly. Check out the little quick clips on Instagram. HonestAbe DG on Instagram. Check those out. And, you know, if you guys want to come and see me, come and grab a sticker. Yeah, we have stickers. I am actually going to be changing logos and everything, I think, this week. It's going to happen. I think I'm going to do it for Saturday. Getting all the logos and everything updated. You might notice that there's a little logo on the thumbnails. Shout out to my father-in-law. Thank you for that. And then Marissa, who did my main logo. My wife, who did the alternate logos for it, the banner, and all that kind of stuff. That stuff I'm going to be updating on the channel this weekend for you guys during states. Yeah, so Panther was great. We went some hiking just to take my mind off of things. Went with my uncle, I guess my wife's uncle, and we just had a good time hiking around. And yeah, so let's talk about Panther. for a minute. I'm going to throw it up here for you guys. The little JPEG of the OB should be right here. Panther is very, very, very straightforward. Be a professional disc golfer and be able to hit your lines and throw it straight. And then make your putts. That's Panther for you guys. And you get to hike up mountains. Like tall ones, like that are like this. That are basically straight up. But Panther, hole one starting off is just big hyzer. Get out into the gap. Hit your gap going in. 2, hit your gap straight lines and stuff. You guys will see it on here. But Panther is mainly about hitting gaps. Hole 9, great. If you are an MPO player or an MA1 player, good luck out there. I'm not going to be going out to Panther this year, guys. And so note, if you are going out to spectate Panther, get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not joking. So the main parking lot at Panther is gone. You have the parking lot, which holds about 50 cars, up at the Welcome Center. And then up in the back, where the hiking trails are, you have about another 50 spots. And that's it. And if all the MPO players, MA1 players, are driving separately, all those spots are going to be taken up. So you are going to have to park a long way away and walk. So I'm not going to Panther to watch. I'm probably going to try to catch them at Frank on Friday, the MPO guys. So yeah, I'm not going out to Panther this year. We were out there. The main parking lot's gone. The swimming pool's gone. The playground is gone. There's a big old dirt pile out there. Just note, yeah. Oh, and if you are playing, Panther is really not cart friendly. It's not. It's not a cart friendly course. So just be aware of that. Carry a small backpack. Of course, with the rain, you might want to carry a larger backpack that has storage for towels and everything in it. So note that. Hole 9's great, especially for viewing coming down and around. Hole 10 is great as well for viewing. If you stand up on the hill, you can watch them, their tee shots coming out. Holes, 12 and 13, they're great. There's just not a whole lot of spectating to watch in Panther, but those holes are great. Hole 18 coming out and finishing is great. It's not a great setup for a hole. It's the weakest hole on the course, but we won't dive into that detail. But yeah, it's still good viewing for a par 3 on the final hole. I just wish it was put where it was supposed to be put, down in the gully, another 500 feet away. But there you go. We're not going to go into details about that. But it's a good viewing holes. It's basically hitting your lines. Some of the back holes, once you get out of the open, are pretty good. You don't have to worry about trees, but it is mainly about hitting straight lines that either hyzer to the left or to the right. So you're either fading or whatever. And so you got to hit your straight lines in that. Panther's a great course. It is a hike, though. So just be aware of that. It is a hike, especially if you're spectating. So let's dive on to Frank. All right, so let's talk about Frank. Frank is another great course. That's why the pros play it. I am playing MA3 this year, so I get to play Frank as well. I love Frank. It's a great course. It's a more difficult course. And so, which is funny because the way that they have it set up is MA4 is perfect. So you start at Cherokee, you go to Mossy, then you go to Kiwanis. And so a 3-day tournament for an MA floor player, basically starting players, great. You start with the long, big bomber course. Mossy is medium course, and then Kiwanis is a short course. So by the time Sunday rolls around, your arm's pretty tired anyway, especially if you played in the flex starts on Thursday, You're playing like 5-6 rounds in a weekend, easy. So I love it the way that that's set up. MA2 plays also Cherokee, which is funny since they're better players. MA1 obviously plays Frank, Panther, Panther. But yeah, MA2 plays Cherokee, Kiwanis, and Mossy. They don't play Frank, which is very interesting, which is what my brother-in-law is playing. He's playing MA2, so he's not going to get to play Frank. But yeah, Frank's a great course. Really, really enjoy Frank. Hole 1. For us, we're playing the OG course, and and so hole 1 straight out to it's the shorter basket, but they're all going to be yellow out there, guys, and wide open, big boomer shot to start off with, which is great. 2, little dinker, forehand around the trees because it is all cut out, or you can do a big hyzer towards the softball field and just get around the fence line, whatnot. 3, just straight downhill shot. That for me, if it's a big forehand, you want to get it out there, set yourself up for a long eagle bid. For somebody like me, if you got a big arm, you could easily have a short eagle shot. 4, up the hill. Basically, you want to probably take the OG route out towards the old football fields and do that. 5, basically just straight up the hill, either forehand hyzer or backhand hyzer, throwing hill, cresting, pretty easy. 6, downhill shot, aim it at the big old nets that are out there, backhand hyzer, just pump it down into the gap. Set yourself up for that. 7 is a very, very eagleable par 4 as well. I have eagled 7 at Frank a couple of times. 8's hardest hole in Morristown. Big dog leg right uphill, which is a par 3, so hard. And then 9, you're just pumping it out, basically straight hyzering it in to the green. But yeah, that's very, very, very nice. You got to it's technical. You got to hit your lines at Frank. 10's open shot, big hyzer, forehand, backhand, whatever you want to do. 11, same way, just pump it up the hill. 12, downhill, hyzer, big hyzer around the trees. 13, hyzering into the trees. 14, hitting the gap. Basically, that's, this wide. 15, same. You're going over a goalie, trying to hit gaps that are that way. So basically, it's hitting your lines. And then 18, of course, is the big bomber shot, par 4, which is eagleable. It is as well. So I am looking forward to playing Frank so much. Going to be a great, great course. And I'll put, of course, hopefully that'll be up here for you guys to take a look at. But yeah, Frank is great. Really, really enjoy Frank. Note that they are doing construction also at Frank, a lot of construction. The football field parking lot on the lower far end section when you come in is under construction, but there is still plenty of parking along the gravel and everywhere at Frank. Semi-cart friendly, not that big of a deal, as long as you don't have a cart that weighs 150 pounds. So it is manageable for sure for a cart. Let's talk about Cherokee. All right, so Cherokee is pretty nice. And for me, because I don't have a big arm, it's more difficult. I also just need to play smart when I'm out there. But I can shoot even out there at Cherokee, no problem. The birdies are there. The bogeys are definitely there for somebody that's a MA4, MA3 player. But basically, you just want to get out of Cherokee clean. A lot of wide open space. 1, par 3, just don't go down the hill long. into the amphitheater parking lot. 2, booming shot, par 4, definitely birdieable. 3, downhill, dog leg left. Very, very easily scoreable. 4, up the hill. It's a good par. That's a good par. 5, you're just trying to pump it straight up onto the next hill, from going from hill to hill. And 6, downhill. 7 and 8, technical lines. Or sorry, 8's big boomer shot. Then 9, another big boomer shot. 10, just trying to stay out of the road. 11 is going into the woods. 12 is coming back out of that little woodlet. Those are difficult shots if you hit an early tree. And then you go back up into the woods for 14 and 15, whatever it is. And those, if you hit an early tree, those can be difficult. But for the most part, Cherokee is wide open, and it's just about hitting your lines and then making your approach shot and your putt. That's Cherokee. If you can hit your approach shot for an MA4 or an MA3 player, even an MA2 player, like my brother-in-law, he's under par all the time at Cherokee, like -6 and stuff like that. So he can definitely do it, and he's got a bigger arm than I do. He's also like almost 20 years younger than me. But so yeah, hit your lines, hit your approach shots, and then make your putts. That's Cherokee in a nutshell. Not a whole lot of OB at Cherokee. There is basically in the roads and stuff like that. If you can pump it straight, stay in the fairway, you're not having to deal with difficult shots that are more technical, so to speak. So let's move on to Mossy. All right, Mossy. It's where I finished in MA3 this year, which is great. It's Carson Newman University down in Jefferson City. So it's about a 15-minute drive from the house here. Really, really great course for the property. I was talking about this about my uncle yesterday. For the property and what they have, it is an immaculate course. Of course, at Mossy, you start on 15 behind the parking lot. All right, yeah, so Mossy. Delaney, But, hey, Mossy's great for what they have. You start on 15 behind the parking lot. And then you go 15, 16, 17, 18, then you go to 1. 15 is a great starting hole, actually, and I can't wait till they relabel it, if they ever do. But basically, you're pumping a straight shot up the hill into a clump of trees where the green is. And then on 16, you're coming out of the trees into a field that's on a hill. OB is the parking lot that is up on top of the hill. And Mossy's a great course. 18 is a great finishing hole. It's open. You got the Mossy Creek running on the left there. So basically, I throw a forehand to avoid the creek, so mine hyzers out typically and gets out into the open field. Left with a little chip shot, and then settle for a par for that. But the rest of the course is actually pretty open. Let's see. You got 8? 8's a big hole. I think it's only par 4 out there, even though it's labeled as a par 3, but it states they label it as a par 4. And then basically it's hitting your shots flat, just trying not to shank anything too bad. You have to play over the creek a couple times. The creek does come into play, like 18 on 1, on 2 if you throw it long. You got to throw over it on 3. You got to throw over the creek, which it's like 20 feet in front of you. So if you don't shake your shot right into the creek, you'll be okay. 5, it comes into play on the right a little bit, and then a couple times on the back section, it comes into play just because it's sitting there right on your left hand side. But basically, Mossy is about just shooting straight shots, shooting long straight shots, setting yourself up for birdie. It's definitely a birdieable course. It's an easier course. It's one of the mid-range courses. Really, really like Mossy. It's unfortunate I didn't get out there yesterday because of all the thunderstorms and the rain, but it's all good. All right, let's dive into Kiwanis. All right, guys. So Kiwanis. What can you say about Kiwanis? It is my favorite course in Morristown, and that's because I don't have a big arm anymore. I can't throw it 500 feet. On occasion, I can get a 400-foot shot. If the stars are aligned, I can throw it 400 feet. But yeah, and I like Kiwanis because it's a Tennessee, North Carolina, just standard course. You know, it's a shorter course. It's a tree course. It's a forest course. You got to hit your lines, and hole one's great. Just pump it up over the hill. Got to just crest the rocks, skip it off the rocks. Sits down right in a bowl. You know, two, just don't, on your approach shot, don't throw it over the fence into the ball field. Basically, you're just avoiding the walking paths a lot. On some of the holes, it is casual. On some of the other holes, like on 3, on 5 or whatnot, you know, the path is OB. But yeah, Kiwanis is basically about hitting your line, your straight lines. It's a technical course, hitting your lines. It could easily be played with a putter. My prototype PA1 that my uncle gave me. Very, very shout out my uncle. Appreciate him giving me that. And but yeah, it's a putter mid-range course with, like, if you have a decent arm, you could do it with a fairway, like a 7-speed. Like you get your river, or you can get something, your eagle, and just pump those lines straight, let it hyzer back and forth, whether forehand, backhand. So very, very good course, and I like Kiwanis. I shot in the flex. I shot what, -2, 3, 4, something like that. I got second place. I don't remember what I shot last year, but I got second place in the flex, and then of course we finished at Kiwanis in an MA4 last year, and I was on the chase card. And I think it ended up, I did not play well that final round. Definitely was getting tired. But, it is what it is. And I think I ended up finishing 10th at States last year. So I was happy. Out of, 30-something people that were in that division, 40 people. I don't remember how many were in MA4. I got 10th place. I was very, very happy about that. This year, 30-something in MA3. I think 30, 40. Last year, first place got -13 for first place, and then there was 2 tied at second and third at -9, and then a couple -8. I think 10th place was like -2. So let's just talk about what we're going to be doing for the goals. All right, yeah, so sorry, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. But yeah, Kiwanis is a great course, short course, and it is technically kind of, Mossy's cart friendly. Frank is, pretty much cart friendly. You're going to have to carry it on a couple holes. 9 and 11 at Kiwanis is the ones where you're going to have to carry your cart. Frank, whatever. Yeah, so cart friendly. Sorry. Anyways, bring lots of towels. It's going to be wet. It's going to be muddy. Bring in an extra pair of socks, extra pair of shoes. Have those with you and everything. In the car, if you're not driving because you're down to one car and being dropped off, it is what it is. Like I am, I'll be carrying my umbrella with me and having a lot of towels. So that is that for that. But my goals for this year, let's dive right into those. All right, so obviously wet conditions for States this year. Make top 10. Sure, MA3 make top 10. I'd be happy with that. For sure. Obviously, you want to win, but making top 10 would be fabulous. So yeah, obviously you want to win, but you know, if I make top 10, for me, like, I know Frank is hard. The best I've shot out at Frank is like -2 ish. I can shoot even out there for sure. That'll be a tough one. But basically at Kiwanis, I want to be under par if I can be. And get out of Frank without any major blemishes. And then at Mossy, get under par. So that's the goal for that. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I'm playing with Mark. I met Mark last year. We're doing the flex at Kiwanis. 12:10 where we tee off on Thursday, and then I have a 4:40 tee time at Cherokee on Thursday. And for those, I got second at the flex last year in MA4. I'll play Kiwanis to win then the flex for sure. But basically, I'm looking to walk the course again. Cherokee, the reason I'm doing the Cherokee flex is because we have a week 3 Cherokee League after states on Sunday. So I'm playing twice on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday finale for states, and then league after. So that's why I'm playing Cherokee's flex, just to get out there and play Cherokee again. Walk through the course, just throw some shots, not try to throw any big boomer shots. I'm really trying to take it more relaxed this year. Not get in my head as much. Go on and have fun. Throw basic shots. Like I said, I have one D1 in my bag, and then I have a trace, which is an 11 speed, I think. 11 speed? Yeah. But other than that, like, I don't have any big boomer distance driver discs. And the reason I have the D1 in there is for, like, Cherokee, for some of the big open shots. I can throw that. But a lot of times I just end up throwing my feedback. But just going out and walking those courses for the flexes on Thursday, come out and see me. Come and get a sticker. Thank you, Marissa. Appreciate it. And yeah, so it's going to be a great time. It's going to be wet. Might be a little miserable. But yeah. Bring lots of towels and stuff like that. I am so looking forward to it. Just want to go out and have fun. That's the main thing. That's why I do this, is go out and have fun. And I go out and film and make videos for you guys. Have fun. So yeah, that's the plan. Catch the shorts on Instagram. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap up this video. I know it's kind of long, but I am walking through all the courses for you. But if you stayed till the end, like and subscribe. Come out and see me. Kiwanis on Thursday at 12. I'll be at Cherokee on Thursday at 4:30-ish. And then I am back at Kiwanis on Friday. Don't know my tee time yet. I will update you guys on that. I will be at Frank on Saturday. Mossy on Sunday. Then back to Cherokee also on Sunday. Come out and see me if you guys are a subscriber. I would love to meet you guys, and shoot me a message. Obviously, I have my phone with me and stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm HonestAbe. We'll see ya.